game last night.
To a brand new episode of NBA 2K TV. It's my favorite time of year. It's playoff season, and there have definitely been some nail biters.
Yeah, and even if your team's on the losing end, don't worry. You're all winners because this week we are bringing.
Well, we're used to seeing a lot of player movement in the offseason, so how long do you think it takes, Doris, for a reconstructed team to get together and find that mesh point?
Kevin, that is not an answer we will know. A season has to play out. Look back to the Boston Celtics, who were 20-21 at one point before going on to the NBA Finals. Chemistry, how you're going to play, new faces, all of these things have to find a way to come together.
So with Thompson sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. You'll see Wiggins and Green playing the forward spot. Curry is out there with MP, and it's Green in at the center filling out the middle. Now Suggs after the miss three from Hughes, and that one's good. Wagner.
Jalen Suggs has proven early, if you're open, he's going to find you. Pretty pass.
MP way outside. Warriors the rebound. Outside Curry. Back to MP. Another shot. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. And it's Fultz with the ball for the Magic. They're getting their first look of the season at the Warriors in this one.
Should be an interesting game as these teams don't see a lot of each other being from different conferences.
Right. They'll meet 2 times this year, East versus West. Let's see which team can enforce their style of play. Well, we didn't see the same kind of control we're used to seeing from him. This guy is usually a tremendous finisher. Let's give some credit to the defense for how they're guarding this guy right now because they're refusing to let him get comfortable.
And that one's good. Suggs.
You see Suggs' willingness on the catch to be ready to release quickly. You've got to be decisive, and he was.
And the 3 ball is good. Hughes got 5. It seems everyone wants a piece of MP. It was announced Mobile One will run a campaign centered all around him.
And hard to ignore the star power that MP has started to build from his time in college until now. He's becoming a household name.
Here's Carter. And even after 2 offensive rebounds, they just can't get the lid off. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
I caught up with Coach Jamal Mosley. He was worried about their interior defense. He doesn't want them getting gutted in the paint. He told his players, look, they're going to score, but we've got to make it difficult on them to give ourselves a chance to win. Guys, let's see if they can follow that advice.
Okay, David, thanks. Now here's Curry. Jalen Suggs unable to get his last shot to go. And Green with the basket on the assist by Hughes.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Too long in the paint, he's hit with a 3-second violation. You gotta love strong defense, especially when it comes in the form of harsh rejections. Wow.
And an early swat like that can really set the tone. Now the shooters will be feeling his presence.
Orlando shooting their first free throw of the night here.
Wagner, shooting 1.
And the technical free throw is good. And for Orlando, it's been a tough decade. We would agree on that. And Greg, they've only won 2 playoff games since 2012.
Well, they've only made the playoffs twice in that span as well. So they've got a lot of draft picks lined up in the next few years, and they need to make good on those high picks.
Here's what Orlando's going with right now. So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group here. Wendell Carter, he's checked in for Goga Bitadze. Bowl comes in for Mo Wagner. Suggs, he's checked in for Franz Wagner. And Markel Fultz is subbed in for Cole Anthony. Different look here for the Warriors. Jermichael Green, he's checked in for Kevon Looney. Green comes in for Jonathan Kuminga. MP's checked in for Thompson. And Curry subbed in for Jordan Poole. So with Thompson sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. You'll see Wiggins and Green playing the forward spots. MP is out there with Stephen Curry. And it's Green in at the 5, roaming the paint.
See, it's the size, the skill, and the athleticism of Carter Jr. that can sometimes prove too much of a task for these defenders. That is a big-time play.
Ties it up, and this next one could give them. Evaluating recent attempts, Doris, to create super teams. They haven't quite worked out as planned, have they?
What we understand now is the game isn't played on paper. So many things go into winning. Chemistry, health, and if you risk your future trying to put together a super team with no consideration for what comes next, that can be problematic. Well, we know Wendell Carter Jr. offers a lot on the offensive end. This guy's got to continue to improve as a low-post defender.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And as good as Draymond Green has been on the floor, this guy will be an all-time broadcaster, already a popular podcast. Great TV studio appearances as well.
The Warriors shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
Yeah, and fairly decent a season ago, about 77% from the line.
And Draymond Green, the next broadcasting star. You've watched his work. Why is that?
And Kevin, I think his basketball IQ is incredible. And we see that when he plays, but he can also vocalize it to the audience. And, of course, Draymond is not afraid to say what he thinks.
Here in the second quarter with a little over a minute gone. Passes it to Isaac. And here is Suggs. Back to Isaac. Over Green. The Magic again can't hit. Warriors have gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Here's Curry. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Curry's got the lead up to 3 now for the Warriors.
Well, don't underestimate Curry because of his size. This guy does a great job absorbing contact and still finishing.
And you love seeing that great mobile one drive a second time.
Nice take. Staying aggressive with this game, still very much up in the air.
Here's Wiggins. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
The aggressive finish inside. Andrew Wiggins beats some very good defense.
Fultz the pass to Isaac. He gets it in there. Isaac's got 4 this quarter. Warriors leading by 3. Pass to Hughes. Back to Curry. It's tipped. And here we go. Fast break. Fultz has got it.
Well, you love that Markel Fultz has the ability to draw the defense's hand and get himself to the foul line.
In a moment now, look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Warriors.
They've looked to fire as much as possible from outside the arc, and so far they are hitting at a high clip.
And they've also shown dominance in the paint so far tonight, really putting the work in down low.
That free throw good from Fultz.
Well, guys, certainly Markel Fultz had a rocky start with his first organization, but the change of scenery has helped him immensely, and I think he's proven, while still finding his footing, that there is a place for him at this level.
Curry kicks to Green. Hughes trying to free himself up, and Green with the basket on the assist by Curry. Curry's got 4 assists now tonight. The pass to Suggs. Back to Fultz. Releases. The offensive rebound. Here's Isaac. Looks good. Is good. Bucket number 4 from the field. He's taken only 6 shots. And so Curry will bring it up for the Warriors. They come in fresh off a win against the Heat.
And really showed their depth when they needed it most. On the road, having to manufacture points.
Well, how about the job they got from their bench? That productivity was a major part of the outcome.
Pass to Suggs. Now, here's Isaac. 1:33 left in the first half. No one near fault as he lets it go. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Isaac against Wiggins. Outside for Curry. That falls. Nice feed that time from Wiggins. Now it's a 7-point Warrior lead. Orlando, they've gotten a little under 50% of their second quarter shots to find the mark. 4 of 9 all told. And now the first timeout called here for the Magic.
Yeah, things not going their way. And he wants to just try to talk this one over.
Well, night in and night out, sometimes it's a battle of runs. Who has the most?
So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group here. Goga Bitadze's checked in for Wendell Carter. Wagner comes in for Bull. Wagner's checked in for Jonathan Isaac. And Anthony subbed in for Markelle Fultz. Different look here for the Warriors. Kevon Looney is checked in for Jermichael Green. Kuminga comes in for Draymond Green. Thompson, he's checked in for Andrew Wiggins. And Poole subbed in for Stephen Curry. Here's Anthony. That one dropped for his second bucket. Mark him 2 for 4.
This guy is such an excellent handle. Nice drive by Cole Anthony.
Taken away by Anthony. 35 seconds left to play in the first half. And finished off by Wagner.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
It's still close, though. These teams have been neck and neck. Let's see the response here. I'll tell you, he's trying to help them extend this lead, but it's been a tough night for him individually.
Go into the rack with energy, and the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, got to chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
Yeah, and give him credit for taking advantage. In a close game, those are the types of plays that can swing things in your direction.
Here's Suggs. Up and in on the layup. Suggs has got 5 now.
How about the agility of Jalen Suggs to navigate the painted area and finish? Pretty nice stuff right there.
And here's MP for 3. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And some good.
Your Magic, 36. The Warriors, 35.
Have action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. The Warriors trailing. Filling the perimeter, it's Suggs and Wagner. Wendell Carter is out there at Bull, and it's Fultz in at the point. This is out there for Orlando. And Wendell Carter Jr., Greg, one of the better rebounders in the NBA.
And Kevin, his numbers kind of sneak up on him. I mean, great job of clearing the glass and getting the break started. Still underrated as a rebounder, but is making a name for himself.
Here's Suggs. No good on the shot. Wiggins with some nice D. Green, the pass to Hughes. Over Bull. And MP with the basket on the assist by Green. Guys, close one here. No team getting a huge advantage.
Yeah, tooth and nail fight so far, guys. These sides match up really well.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Orlando has a very young roster. Coach Jamal Mosley says, one thing I've said to them is dominate the simple. And more we can keep it simple, the better we'll be. Not overthinking things, just playing off instincts and reaction. Kevin, back to you.
Good place to start. Makes a lot of sense. David, thanks. 5 on the clock. That's tipped. Here's Wagner.
Well, an 0-for-3 start to the half. You need to pick it up and start to put some pressure on your opponent.
He was all alone on that one. And now it's a 3-point Warrior lead.
Great example of the awareness Curry brings to the game. Such a good feel for understanding what the defense is doing and how to find the open spots.
Wagner kicks to Fultz. Passes it to Carter. 3-pointer. They get it again. Suggs, fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point.
Substitution on the court.
And it's the Magic with the ball. Outside Anthony. Ball dishes to Fultz. Out to Anthony. Wide open. The Warriors pull it in.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Well, he hasn't proven to be much of a floor spacer for them. He had the 1-3, but that was back in the first half.
Fultz the pass to Wagner. Fultz against Green. Back to Wagner from outside the arc. Orlando gets it back. Pass to Fultz. The wide open look here for Anthony. The basket good off the assist from Fultz. Fultz has got his 6th assist on the night. And so it's Orlando ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close.
59. The Warriors.
And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store for us. So with Curry sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. On the wings, Thompson and Wiggins. Green is out there with Green, and it's Hughes in at the point guard position.
That, to me, is exactly the kind of play you want from Mo Wagner. Aggressively chasing the rebound and getting a second chance opportunity.
And here's MP for 3. That shot missing.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down, try to get some easy ones.
Boy, this guy just can't buy a bucket, and yet they have the advantage.
On the wing, Hughes. Over Suggs. The shot by Hughes, no good.
Talk about hurting your team. I mean, he just can't get anything to go out there.
And there's the pass to Bull. Over Green. Bull, that's good. Bull's got the lead up to 13 now for Orlando.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
MP way outside. Another miss by MP.
It's just been a frustrating day for him all the way around, and it's rubbed off now, I think, on the rest of the team.
Wagner with it. Now Green defending. Here's Bull, and he finishes nicely on the way. Bull's got 4 points now in the quarter.
They have been more dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Timeout called the Warriors.
Definitely not pleased with their rebounding at the defensive end. The number of putbacks they've allowed has...
And so it's Orlando taking this one by a big margin. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense. Potency from an
I see you out there doing work. Let's get everyone over here and get started. Here's what we're going to do.
You got it. You got it. Come on, man.
Stay on here. We got this. Don't worry.
Show up.
Yeah, good hit.
There you go. Three of them, baby. One more. Trifecta, baby. Keep it going.
You guys ones are going to be losing today. I got you quiet real quick.
Let's get everyone over here and get started. Here's what we're going to do.
Now we're rolling.
We're here.
Hey, right here.
Yes, sir.
Let's get everyone over here and get started. Here's what we're going to do.
Started, man. Let's get it started.
Let's be ready.
Hey. Just like that.
I just can't stop.
Can't stop this. Let's go.
Keep shooting it, man.
Yo, look this way.
Not even ready to sweat out here. Everyone out here, they got can't score on. I'm just giving you a preview.
Hey, right here.
We ready? Let's go.
I see you want to work on your three-point shooting. Let's get set up.
Shot!
Come on, man.
Oh, you done? You done?
The first round of this year's playoffs have been historic. Arguably the biggest upset so far is the #1 seed Milwaukee Bucks losing to the #8 seed Miami Heat.
So, prior to this year's playoffs, how many times did a #1 seed lose in the first round?
Was it 3, 4, 5, or 6?
And we're in for a fast-paced game today, it seems. These teams like to get out on the break and run as much as possible, Grant.
Hey, B.A., get your popcorn. There'll be a lot of speed out there, almost a track meet. Believe that. Yeah, you see each side has a great deal of speed. Both teams will be looking to play to their strength and get easy buckets in transition.
Let's take a look at our starters for the Golden State Warriors. Wiggins and Green make up the forwards. Stephen Curry is out there with MP, and it's Green in at the center position. MP outside. There's the triple. Gets the three to fall.
The passing ability of Steph Curry, not just a shooter, he's skilled at spotting open guys.
And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for two. It's going to be on C.J. McCollum. And that one falls for Curry.
And after winning MVP honors in 2015, Steph Curry was even better in 2016, taking home another MVP award, going back-to-back.
He's living there tonight, a tough guy to guard without fouling, and he's going to knock him down.
And that one's good. Williamson.
We talk about Zion's strength, but the body control is also elite, especially for a guy his size.
A nice shot by Hughes. And that 2016 MVP year for Curry, Grant, one of the best regular seasons ever.
Oh, so true, B.A. Think about this. The Warriors winning an NBA record 73 games. Steph shattering the three-pointers made record, over 400 for the season. Also leading the league in steals. Steph in 15-16, something else, guys.
I like this. I really do. He recognizes the mismatch, simply rises up and fires.
MP way outside. That one no good. And it's New Orleans taking it the other way. Now the Pelicans in transition. Curry against McCollum. Back to Jones. Here's the three. Here's Valanciunas. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Valanciunas has got his second bucket of the night.
They have really found a rhythm here early. 4 for 5 to start this game.
Curry passes to Wiggins. And here's MP from outside. Drains it. Now he's 3 for 5.
And making the extra pass. Wiggins' teammates appreciate his willingness to get it to them when they're uncovered.
And as it goes out of bounds, New Orleans will keep possession. Here's McCollum. He played a great game against the Lakers. Here's Williamson.
Wonderful D from Draymond. Just so great at contesting shots and making shots uneasy for his opponents.
Pass to Curry. Here's Hughes. Kept alive. Green, the pass to Green. And here's Wiggins. Right side Curry. Another shot. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim.
Talented, driven. He puts constant pressure on your defense. The Pelicans were pretty impressive last season, managing to successfully battle their way into the playoffs through a tough play-in tournament.
Jones' shot is good.
Drawing attention from the defense. Zion knows there's probably someone else open. He understands the game.
Timeout called, the Warriors. You know, in that play-in, the Pelicans faced some serious competition, Smitty.
BA, they defeated the Spurs and the Clippers, which was no easy task, but the Pelicans were ready for the
The Pelicans have gotten 2 of 5 shots to fall this second quarter. So on the floor for Golden State, Wiggins and Green make up the forwards. MP is out there with Steph and Curry, and it's Green in at the 5.
A high-usage guy. Ingram always takes a lot of high-percentage shots.
And that streaking rack attack is the Mobile One drive.
Yeah, taking the onus on himself to make something happen. Got it into the teeth of the defense and made them pay.
Jones' shot is good. The Warriors trailing. On the wing, MP for 3. Knocks it down from distance. MP's got 12 points in the game.
Another triple for him. His 4th of the night after that monster first quarter where he hit 3 of them.
Curry against McCollum. Driving in. The shot misses. Green with the defensive effort. Curry against Valanciunas. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. All right, guys, a breakdown here of the hustle stats for the Pelicans.
It's all about the fire they're playing with early on, crashing the boards, and the result, second chance points.
And also their pressure defense is paying dividends tonight, turning them over and getting out in the open floor and running.
McCollum's shot is off. Golden State has gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the second. And watching Draymond Green play, Grant, he's the quarterback on both ends.
I love that, B.A. Defensively, constantly calling out instructions on how to switch, keeping everyone organized. And offensively, Green is an incredible passer, sees guys get open before they do.
A nice shot by Hughes. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Outside Jones. Here's Williamson. Here's Valanciunas. And the dunk by Valanciunas.
Ooh, physicality from Valanciunas on the glass. Securing the ball and sending it right back.
Again, MP missing. New Orleans in the lead. On the wing, Jones. Kicks it out to Williamson. Back to Jones. Green with the defensive effort.
He goes up strong, but he is met with resistance. I think that surprised him a little bit.
And here's MP from outside. Valanciunas with a rebound.
And all quarter long, it's been the same story. Inconsistent with his offense.
Jones misses. The Warriors have gone 5 of 10 in the second quarter. Oh, another miss by MP. New Orleans has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. MP against McCollum. No good with a layup.
Tremendous defensive effort. Saving a bucket right there.
You know what? This is why you never give up on a play. You don't know what's going to happen.
The Pelicans shooting efficiently. 50% so far.
Warriors foul.
Hayes is checked in for New Orleans. Payton's checked in for the Warriors.
Substitution on the court.
1:07 left to play in the first half. Here's McCollum. Pass to Hayes. 5 on the clock. Puts it up. Offensive rebound. Valanciunas. Hey, he's now 6 for 6. He is cooking right now.
Adding to this lead, he's been dependable and consistent at the offensive end.
Hughes, no good.
I know that he has the ability and confidence to sink that shot. But better luck next time, maybe.
You know what another option is? Just give the ball up. Let someone else make a play. It's amazing. All night he's been out of sync on the offensive end, yet they continue to lead. At some point, when you recognize someone's this out of rhythm, you have to shift to something else.
That's 2 fouls in as many quarters. He may have to adjust.
And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game
with the score. Your Pelicans 39. The Warriors 36. Pelican fans, here's your Pelican.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one. As both teams trying to gain an edge. Granted, it's a shooter's league, and we're seeing more and more big men float out to the perimeter and knocking them down.
Well, B.A., the game has evolved, and the shooting, particularly from the bigs, is fantastic. But, you know, I wish the bigs had a little bit more diversity. I don't mind shooting from the perimeter, but every once in a while, go mix it up and take advantage of your size mismatch in the paint.
McCollum and Jones, the tandem in the backcourt. Zion and Valanciunas playing up front. And it's Ingram in at the 3. That's the group for Willie Green getting going here in the second half. And the Warriors shooting only 36% so far in this game. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Pass to Jones. That's good, and it's McCollum with the assist. McCollum's got 4 assists in the game.
Well, that is why we call CJ a combo guard. He can score with the best, but he also can facilitate.
Kicks it out to MP. This one for 3. Sinks it from distance. MP's got 17 points.
The ideal pass for that situation. Great instincts.
Outside Ingram. Here's Valanciunas. Score that basket. His 8th out of 9 shots here today.
Well, you know that Valanciunas has the potential to go off, and he's doing it here. You know, Brandon Ingram has turned himself into a dominant 3 or 4 in this league. His versatility has him playing all around the floor.
Ingram on the wing. Pass to Williamson. Over MP. Rebounded by Green. Green's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Smitty asked for Ingram, playing a bigger role the last few years.
And that role's huge on the offensive side. BA averaging over 20 points per game the last 3 seasons, becoming a real headache for the defense.
McCollum against Green. The offensive rebound. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Like the way that Valanciunas.
Substitution on the court. At the line for your Pelicans, C.J. McCollum. Line for 1.
The free throw drops for McCollum.
Yeah, they've really made a concerted effort to get to the line here in the second half.
Pass to Hughes. Oh, another miss by MP. And here's Ingram from the arc. He can't get that one to fall. And so it's New Orleans closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead. Well, when you win the basketball.
62. The Warriors.
And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
You have to love his unselfishness and ability to make those around him better.
So many good point guards in this league. So much responsibility comes with that position. That was a smart play.
The 4th quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. On the court for Golden State to start the 4th. On the wings, it's Poole and Thompson. Andrew Wiggins is out there with Green. And it's Hughes in at the point.
Oh, love the intensity in which they're hitting the boards.
Ingram against Thompson. And Klay Thompson picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
And yeah, he still was...
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Pelicans.
They have thrown themselves on the offensive glass. And because of their hustle, they are being rewarded with second chance points.
And we also got to talk about the number of points they've scored in transition. Just jumping all over the opposition in this regard.
And C.J. McCollum getting more on-ball action after his move away from Portland, Grant.
And McCollum has showed that's where he's best. Great at breaking down defenders and setting up others. He looks very natural as the primary playmaker.
Outstanding dribble drive. And that replay was brought to you by Mobile One.
Yeah, he has that fight in him. Love the aggression at the rim when they are trying to claw back into the game.
And B.A., when you think of C.J. McCollum, not only a superb scorer, but an intelligent and clever passer, too.
Some changes for New Orleans. Hayes is checked in for Valanciunas. Marshall comes in for Zion Williamson. And Richardson subbed in for Jones.
Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Pelicans.
And you don't usually see this kind of blowout, but tonight they delivered the punishment.
I mean, what's so impressive is they never wavered in their approach. They just kept at it and showed they were without a doubt the better team.
And this will give them their 7th win of the year.
And against a familiar opponent, it's nice to establish a psychological advantage with a win in the first game.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Jonas Valanciunas.
And how many times throughout the course of the evening did he make a momentum-changing play? I thought his relentlessness really keyed their success.
Releases. And that one off the back of the rim and in.
One positive takeaway, at least they're finally showing signs of life out there.
They put together some great possessions here at the end. It's a shame they could have used this run much earlier.
And the Pelicans with possession here. 3 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Back to McCollum. Just 4 to shoot. No good from outside. 19-footer. No good. And so it's the Pelicans taking care of business in this one. Boy, they were something special to watch tonight, and the crowd loving every second of it.
It's always a great feeling when you play this well for your fans. This team really showed what it's capable of.
Your team.
And that'll do it, folks.
Get home safely.
For Steve Smith, Grant Hill, and Ali LaFleur.